Helps if I turn my mic back on. uh, well, that's an adorable emote. I love it. So, Fizzy, welcome in. So happy to see everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Sunday. Unless you're in Australia, in which case I do believe it is already Monday, but such is life. Sunday slash Monday. I don't know if we have anybody here who is actually in the Aus. New Druid's backstory. Do tell, Sophie. Before we hop back into this sweet Alundra action, I want to know about the Druid. Tell me about this Druid. Okay, give me the short version. Sips! Welcome in! Thank you so much for the raid! We're just getting started. Welcome in, raiders! If you don't know me, I am Step Lively. I mostly stream action RPGs. Look at those sips. Look at those sips. They're great. Which reminds me, I need to do some very important shout-outs for the wonderful Sir Sips, as well as the Fizzy. One day I will get them up on my screen, but for now, you guys can see them right there. And let us not forget the Raccoon Country. Look at you. Look at you lovely folks. I am so glad you're all in here. So now my statement about how's your Sunday slash Monday going makes a lot more sense. And Jen. Oh man. The Petri dish colds. The Petri dish colds are rough. So. Too late, Jen. I already did. So if you all are not already following these lovely people, please follow these lovely people. They're amazing. So I hope everybody's Sunday slash Monday is going well. I do not currently hear any horrific screaming coming from the wall behind me, so we are hopeful that my darling daughter is going to take her nap without too much trouble today. Hoping. Here's hoping. So, today is more Alundra. But first we've got this Druid story. Okay, short version. Zophie's new Druid. Hey, it's okay. He's a turtle who is an archaeologist who got injured in a battle with the wizards of Thay. He went to the temple of Kelemvor for healing and ended up joining their order. He went to the Frigid Mountains up north and restored a lost shrine and received a mission from Kelemvor to investigate why souls are not appearing to him to deliver to the afterlife. He's on his way to Chult to begin the Tomb of Annihilation adventure. Yay! Sounds like a good time. Hey. Shorter than I can do for most of my characters' backstories, Sophie. Besides, it's good practice. Well, there are no guarantees in life except death. And Sips, I'm glad your Sunday is wrapping up better. I am so glad that your Sunday is wrapping up better. Legit. Much love. Filtrix, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. I have to lean forward because I need new glasses. So if you see me constantly, oh my goodness. Look at that new one. Fizzy. Fizzy, that emote is amazing. I love the new hype emote. Must find. Give me a second. Fizzy, give me a second. Must find it. There it is. Guys, look at that! Look at it! Oh my goodness. Okay, Trix. Yes. I will call you Trix. Thank you. I appreciate it. But seriously, half my issue is that these glasses are like 10 years old. So I need new ones. And Fam Twitch Discord, welcome in as well. Look at you wonderful people. Oh. Exactly, Meryl Sheem. Who knows how you spell it, but it's cool and that's what matters. Is a blueberry. Is a blueberry, which is hilariously how my toddler says blueberry, by the way. My exceedingly, oh, you guys are amazing. I love you so much. Sorry, I'm just gonna love all of the emotes for a moment. But fun fact, my incredibly American toddler says blueberry, blueberry. My Discord is in under construction. Tricks. I will 100% launch it when I actually have my assets all done. So I don't want to launch it until I have all of my stuff. So it is in process. It will be there soonish. Hopefully this week. I don't want to make promises, but hopefully this week. So we'll see. I will be able to give more updates on status of Discord and emotes and all of that on Wednesday. So, on my next stream. But we are here for ARPGs. Okay, some of you are here because you're very sweet and kind and came over with the raid, and I love you, and I hope you will stick around. We are playing Alundra, a wonderful game for the PlayStation 1. Pardon me while I get the shiny box, because the shiny box really does need to make an appearance every single stream. Because it's amazing, and is from an era when game manuals were more than, here's your basic buttons. It's from the era when your game manuals had world lore and character information. And it even has, well, if I can find it, how quickly, it has enemy information. And hints and tips with a little note up here about go ahead and try this before you call the wonderful tips hotline for games. So, but we are embarking on part 7 of this game. And in part 6, we were in the Magaskar Cave, which is the place where all souls come from when we are born and return to when we die. And we found our way to the corpse worm, which kicked our butt a couple of times before we defeated it. And we learned that the crest that we need from the goddess or guardian queen of life and death, that's what she called herself, with a giant beard. Seriously, go check the VOD. She has a giant beard. And she told us that we got attacked because a bunch of white monkeys called the Merg had already come in and stolen the crest that we need. So we are on a quest to deliver the world from evil nightmares. There's a horrible dude named Melzas who got sealed away by these guardians, but he's starting to break out, and so the only way to save the people of this village that we're in is for us to break the seal. Actually, what I'm going to do is that, so you guys can actually get a little bit of Rocky, welcome in! You guys made it! A little bit of gameplay. Some of this stuff we've seen, some of this stuff we have not. Oh, thank you, Luwafa! Thank you so much for the bits, I appreciate it. I hear my toddler wandering around. Pardon me. As I get distracted. Some of these places we've been to, some of these places we have not been to yet. But we have toddler. The 2.5-year-old who says blueberry, even though she's an American. She's American. She says blueberry. It's great. But we have to release the seal on this guy named Melzaz, just so that we can go kill him. And we're destined to do it. That guy. We gotta go kill that guy. Not that guy. I mean that guy too, but so we did that. And after we got back, We trying to remember what all we did. Pardon me while I'm trying to remember everything that we did. Um, so we got out of the cave of Magascar. We went back home. We were met by Sybil, who is a young preteen, young teen girl who dreams while she's awake, and she has prophetic dreams, and she shared her prophetic dream with us, um, which involved Ludus dying. Fair enough, Sips. Fair enough. I understand. Cooking is very important. Food is very important. That's Lars, by the way. We haven't seen him since we met him there. Um, Cookies should always be involved. But Sybil showed us that one of the townsfolk's Ludus was going to die. And that's Mia, Kid Mia. I'll talk about her in a second. And that because of his death, Jess, our blacksmith friend, was going to create the holy sword for us to use to fight Melzaz and win. And then we went to bed, and when we woke up, Jess had made some power gloves for us so that we can lift really big rocks. But as we've learned in the past, Jess only makes things when somebody dies. And so he got really paranoid and wanted us to go see what had happened, and that is when we learned that Sybil was murdered. Fun times. So then while everybody is busy paying their respects to Sybil in the cemetery, our friend Septimus asked that we go jump into Mia's dream. Mia is also a person who can go into dreams like we can, to find out whether or not she really is our friend. And that's when we really learned for sure that this game is not a game for children. This is not a child's RPG. We learned that when Mia was a young girl, her dad was killed in an accident, which made her mother become obsessed with the gods, trying to figure out why they would let this happen. As a result, the people of Mia's community, that's fourfold vision. Hi, fourfold vision. Hopefully that means our child is asleep. Okay. That, fine. Perfect. She's staying in bed. I don't care. So the people of Mia's village burned her mom at the stake. And then they came looking for her to do the same, and she ran away. Yay, Nana, welcome in, and congrats on the new headset. And hopeful for the sleeping toddler. She's not sleeping yet, but she's in her bed and not moving, so we'll take it. Hopefully on a sleeping baby. So basically we yes, progress. So Mia's parents are dead, and then she came to, it is currently 1:13 p.m. It is nap time for her, Trix. She hopefully will nap. I always forget that you can smash those things. Anyway. So then we also see Mia's first arrival in Ainoa Village, where we are, and she sees Melzaz, the big evil dude. And we now know that she is in fact our ally against Melzaz. That she isn't like some sort... That's the corpse worm that kicked our butt, by the way. That thing. Corpse worm. We haven't seen that yet. We'll get there. Yeah, it's configured just fine, game. It's fine. I promise. So where we are is having gotten out of Mia's dream, and we have been told that the old man Nava, who lives by the ocean, wants to see us. Now, Nava is a bit of a punk and has been really mean to us most of this game. So it will be interesting to see what Nava has to say. Parent life. Is that a cat jumping around or a child? Oh man, garlic. Now I want some more garlic sips. You're gonna make me hungry. True, cat child. Um, I have really, really, really enjoyed Breath of the Wild, Zophie. Is this the one I wanted? Probably not. Um, no, that it wasn't the one I wanted. But hey, look, we can lift heavy things. Go us. Fast travel, y'all. Fast travel. Okay. Breath of the Wild. You were asking me about Breath of the Wild. So, Breath of the Wild, I really, really right, Sips. I feel the same way. If I could find a Switch that wasn't massively price gouged, I would probably own a Switch by now. Um, I I think it's worth playing just for itself. The prequel, from what I understand, is Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity. So it's going to be in the Hyrule Warriors. No, still can't buy anything from him. Is going to be in the Hyrule Warriors sort of play style. So if you've ever played like Dynasty Warriors, stuff like that, it's going to be like that. So it's not a Zelda game, action RPG in the traditional sense. I am interested in it because I am very interested in that whole Age of Calamity part. Yeah, massive armies. You play as a Hi Mia. Were you also summoned by Nava, Alundra? I see. You should not worry, the man seems to have chosen you. I'm not going to give up my efforts, however. Well, I hope not, because, yeah, anyway. Yeah, I think Age of Calamity is a really, really good choice for Hyrule Warriors because the lore that they establish in Breath of the Wild is that it was massive armies going up against the massive armies of Calamity Ganon. So being able to play through that is a really interesting and very cool choice in my opinion. I'm interested to see how they're going to handle that, given what we know of how that goes down. For those of you who've not played Breath of the Wild, I'm not gonna spoil what goes down in Age of Calamity, but if you've played Breath of the Wild, you know the outcome. So it should be interesting. Did you hear that the immense boulder blocking the Ral River was broken and removed? Why, yes, Nava. I saw it. I watched it happen. It appears that my information network is in need of an overhaul. Accurate. The watermill wasn't able to operate solely because of that rock. Now that it has been removed, you can find your way to Nurud, the giant guardian. Welcome in, Jaeger! We are just getting started in. I had a wonderful raid from Sir Sip, so I was given a more detailed last time on Alundra, so people can join us as much as possible. Have some sense of what we're doing here. This is my favorite game of all time, so I am so glad you're here. Yay! Agreed. Nerud is the sole surviving member of the giant tribe, or rather the Gazek, or they are known. Thank you so much, Nano, for the shout out. Yes! Nerud's powers were claimed by Melzaz and used in the service of evil rather than good. I believe for that reason, Nerud will be eager to aid you in your quest. I caught most of them. If there's any others in here who do stream that we have not shouted out yet, please let us know so that we can, because we want to share the love. His lair is to the northeast. Go there, young adventurer. And Springbean, which is now going to be my default item instead of bombs. You hold in your hands one of the most curious things in this land. It's called the spring bean. With that little marvel, you can grow amazing little plants that can catapult you to new heights. Thank you, sir. Hey look, a plant. Behold, I spring. This is why we call it a spring bean. And now I'm going to, rather than going up to Nerud like I'm supposed to, I'm going to do a bunch of exploration around the world. Because there are a lot of things that have been inaccessible to me because I needed the spring bean to get to them. So we're going to do some exploration. For those just joining us, we have been in that cave. Hey, look, another one. Now, is there... Come on, there's got to be a way in there. Or maybe... Oh, I have figured it out. I did figure out how to get that. Alright, now you... I don't remember how to get. Oops. Actually, I'm gonna go this way. Ah! Go away. Nope. Gonna make this jump. But not if that thing's there. Die! Thank you. As you will learn as you're watching me play this game, the physics in this game are interesting. Alright, if I don't get this in the next 2 tries, I'm just gonna go like I'm supposed to. Alright, I'll go the way I'm supposed to. Yeah... Mostly they're obnoxious, though. If I could eat them, that would be one thing. Janky is definitely one way to describe them. So we'll see how much of this game I actually progress this time, given that I now have access to all of the things that I wouldn't normally have access to. Oh goodness. What precisely do you mean by that? Of course you did. Alright. Okay. Give me 1 second, folks. Give me 1 second. Because I gotta get a timer. Hi, Miss Gypsy. That is not what I wanted. Stopwatch. That's what I wanted. Are you gonna come say hi? Because I cannot do Paneth with you in my lap. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm not gonna end up with a black cat in my lap before. Alright. So, the wonderful Jaeger has redeemed 1 minute of Paneth. Paneth Paramel Pinchleaf Pixie Hero of the Wilds. So I'm going to play while I'm doing Paneth, and you'll see why that redemption is all of 1 minute. We all ready for this? Because here we go. Alright, y'all. It's time to get all of the treasures. We gotta find all of the things. All of 1 hour. No, not really. It's just 1 minute. Just because you think it sounds like a minute or an hour while I'm talking for like 60 seconds doesn't mean that it's actually an hour for everybody else in their lives. I mean, this is just my whole life. I can't understand why you would think that I should just not be who I am, or that it's somehow a trial for you for me to be myself, because I'm just who I am. I can't help it. I can't help that I think faster than you do, because clearly that means that I'm smarter than you. Isn't that right? Isn't that what that means? I mean, that's the way I read it. Maybe that's not the way you read it, but that's the way I read it, because I mean, I am a pixie. I learn lots of things. And my question for you, I don't even know what my question for you is. I've gotten distracted by what I'm doing. Okay, I've got 15 seconds left. And now, where was I going? See, now you've gotten me distracted. I need to find all of the things now that I have the spring bean, because that allows me to jump all of the places and get all of the things that I haven't been able to get before, because there were all of these high jumps that I couldn't actually reach. Oh, that's where I'm needing to go. I need to go that way. Wait, where is the way that I get that way? Go out of my way, Ogre. I've got too much to do, and I am well past 1 minute, so I'm going to stop now. That's a minute. That is 1 minute of Paneth. And that is not even the fastest that I can do Paneth. It's not the fastest. Okay, now I remember. Hi, good timing. Would you like to say hi to everybody? I pushed pause. Thank you. Hi. Would you like to say hi to everybody? Meow. This is Gypsy. She is 14 years old. She is very cuddly and lovey. Can you settle? Welcome to why, because this is a D&D character, why I did only very small snippets of actual... That's true. You are in fact used to more unbridled curiosity from Paneth Malshim. Malshim is the DM for Paneth. It is a little different because I am doing something that I know, and it's hard for me to merge the fact that I'm playing something that I know and then somehow have Paneth not know. I think the Paneth Redeem will work a whole lot better when I am playing a game that I don't know as well as I know Alundra. Because, I mean, I need to channel all of the questions that I have for this game into this. Go out of my way. Get moving. Stockpiling minutes of Paneth for future use. Okay, yes, thank you. Thank you, Melshim. It's been a while since I've channeled Paneth. Can I remember how to go anywhere? See, this is the part where having Paneth would have been perfect. You can't see the pixie wings when I put them on though. And also trying to sit while wearing the pixie wings is okay. You can die in a fire. Fine. I will go up this way. What I really need to do is actually put on the hat. Yeah, chair struggles with a Paneth costume are real. Okay, come on. I'm gonna go this way. No, really. I hate you so much right now. Fine. There's gotta be a way to go up and over. Pardon me while I try and remember how to get to where I need to be. Nope. Not helpful. Go away. I go up this way. I am going towards a fire wand, is what I am doing. Nope. Okay. And I am much annoyed because I don't remember how to get there. What does this button do? What does that button do? Yes, now I'm back here, which is why I'm gonna try the short way again. Nope. 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 Have a good one, Trix. Thank you for coming in. I'm sorry if Paneth scared you off. She does that. Alright. Back around. Except that I'm gonna go this way. Ah, that's so amazing. I love him. I will get Paneth refined for stream. Just you all wait. There's Magic Seed that I could have gotten for a while now that I just didn't because I'm dumb. Yay! Now I have 2 casts of magic. That would have been nice in Magiscar. Oh, yes, thank you. I am terrible at putting the game audio back up. That's not where I wanted it. Thank you. Reminders about the game audio are much appreciated. Oh, I also get to show you this guy. So this is King Snow, or a statue of King Snow. I was known as King Snow. Legendary swordsman, legendary swordsmith, legendary everything. Why have you summoned me? Ha! You desire my legendary sword, forged from the finest metals. There is no flesh or man-made material it cannot pierce. With such a fine blade, I have doubts that you are worthy to receive it. But that should not take me by surprise. No one has skills worthy of my blade. You seem a fine swordsman. Perhaps you do not even need my weapon at all. Thanks, King Snow. Here lies the legendary sword of King Snow. Whoever attempts to breach this seal shall be chastised? Because that's what just happened. So no, I did not get the sword because King Snow believes that I do not need it. How's that for funny? Alright, come on. Well, King Snow is in fact the king who outlawed worship of the gods to idols. Worship of idols. So yeah, he's kind of full of himself. Maybe just a little bit. Nope. Nerp. I'm getting really annoyed right now. I'm like, cannot find where I'm supposed to go. Give me 1 second, y'all. Toddler is being very toddler, as she does. Have we finished everything in here? I don't remember if we finished everything in here. I know we got that. I know we did that. I know we dealt with y'all. Oh, right. Gotcha. Dang it. Come at me, y'all. Almost. Nope. Fine. I'll come back later. Because I went over there. Oops. Okay. Bored now. Jaeger, you worship DJ. Saw a tweet today from my favorite musician that was like, I told my 6-year-old a dad joke today, and she dismissively said, I don't have time for this, and continued to color. That will be my child. She's not there yet, but she is well on her way. Alright, y'all. Okay. This is a place to start. Oh, swim, 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 swim. Are you real? You are real. Okay. Oh, dang it. Have I already messed this up? I've already messed this up. Go this way, go this way, go this way. No, 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 no. No, go down that. No. Dang it. Alright. Has he got the zoomies? Hamilton with the zoomies. Oh. Okay, that didn't help me at all. Talus only sort of died. He was risen up into the heavens. And also, Talus didn't betray everybody. Unlike some people, cough cough DJ. Alright, I'm getting really... Grr. This is the way. If you will just go this way, like you're supposed to. Thank you. God. Yes, you fight a current there. Between the current and the grass and the water, it's a bit of a mess. Okay. There we go. Except that it's not actually standing water, Jaeger. It is, in fact, a river. A really obnoxious river. But a river nonetheless. Okay. Alright, I can't actually do this until I get the damn fire wand. Alright. It's a good thing that's what we're headed to do. Much annoy. I want to do all the things. Go away. Done all of this. And you see here's that jump I was trying to make. Because that makes this much easier. Hi, kitten. Do you mind? Do I remember what I need that for? No. Hi, kitten. They get entranced as well. At least that's been my experience. Alright. Sure. Hey, Sips! Oops. See if that worked. Nope. I'm doing this the easy way, by the way. I'm glad you're still here. Alright, now what am I supposed to do? What have we here? Yet another greedy human seeking to claim the power of flame for himself? Alright, foolish one. Let's play a game of skill with my ball of eternal damnation. Prepare to come to terms with your limitations, human. Huh? Guide the fire which is lost. Right. You're different from those that have come before, but you have not proven yourself worthy yet. Follow the course of wisdom emblazoned within your very soul to meet your destiny. In the shadow of flame, your path must lie until the time the motion dies. Okay. You have indeed proven yourself a master of the flame. Take this as proof of your mastery. Thanks. Do you mind? Thank you. Fire. Pretty sure that gives me access to everywhere in the world now. Ta-da! May the power of flame never leave your command. Victory! Alright. I was actually supposed to, like, direct a ball of fire for these, and I'm too lazy. I'll just blow them up. Like so. I already have one of those. Alright then. Ow. Careful not to do that too close to oneself. Let's see, where else have we been? I know I still need to go back up that side of the map. Did I have anything up here that was dependent on... Yes, that. Could you please just die? Thank you. There's a chest up here. I want it. Water book! Guys, I got the water book. Water book is level 2 magic. And here's how you can tell that they sort of intend you to go straight to Nerud instead of doing all of this first. There we go. And another gilded falcon. Got that taken care of. Right, this is just all exactly where I was before. But now I have a much faster way of getting back over here. Which is where I want to be. For now, the whole of the world is open to me. Mwahaha. There is nowhere I cannot go. Welcome back, Trix! I'm so glad you came back. We have successfully achieved Fire Wand. We now control fire. See, getting down is the easy part. Okay, you're one of those. Cool. What are you? One of those. Cool. That makes me happy. What are you? Also one of those. We're just gonna wake them all up one by one. Cool. Gotcha. Nothing? Okay. You're actually a thing? Cool. You're a thing. Do you mind? And I am killing them slowly because on every hit they have a chance of actually dropping money. Alright. What are you? magic elixir. I can only carry one at a time. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Oh. Darn it. Alright, fine. Gypsy, no thank you. And an herb I don't need. Cool! Nope. Thank you! They're starved for attention. You'd think that we never ever paid them any attention whatsoever. In this case, what she was actually wanting was the smoked meats that were in packages, in a care package. That's a cool emote. Cool looking in any case. I have no idea what it says. Excuse you? Thank you. Yeah. Oh, excuse you? There we go. There we go. See, getting in was the easy part. Excuse you. Thank you. Actually, this is what I want to use, because the money that they drop is the money that they drop is randomized. Sometimes those are 30 guilder pieces that they drop, which is really cool and really exciting. It makes me very happy. Mind. Thanks. Gotcha. Don't care about you. You're just in my way. Do I remember what you are? Ah, Wonder Essence. I have no idea what that means. I am not gonna try and pronounce it because I have no idea what it means. Alrighty. Finally got to these, which are money. Something I can't carry. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I will take your word for it and say thank you. Can we... Oh, I need to jump. No. No. I'll be able to get back somehow. Alright, alright, get back. Okay. The Mondo Creepy Gate is tightly shut. A large round hole has been carved into its center. I don't know why suddenly Bonaire wrote this part of the script, but he did. Clearly Bonaire wrote that, friends. Because he's the only person in this world I know that would use the word Mondo. Creepy? Sure. Mondo? That's all Bonaire. Maybe he did. Right. Now, come up here. Come in here. There's more stuff. I'll come down here. You inherit just a little bit of their personality. I did not want to go in and talk to Lurby. I did not want to talk to Lurby. Hi, Lurby. You gonna buy something, or you just gonna stand there looking stupid? I'm just gonna stand here looking stupid. That's my plan. Okay. Ow. But tacos, mama. But tacos. Could you... This kid was asleep now. Gotcha. Good enough. Alright. As I try to recall where else. I need to go explorify. I need to go explore the north. Yet. Alright. Because there's stuff around here I have not done because of... Have I gotten that? I do not recall. Oh, I bet I know. Okay. Okay. Sure, I've checked you. Or apparently not. Apparently I've not checked that. Checked it now. Cool. Alright, that's all of that. We are thoroughly checking all of the things. Go away. Cool. Just die. Thanks. That thing hasn't done its thing yet. Yeah, I know I've been up here, I just don't remember what it is. Cool, because I have full everything. Yep. Yep. Yepers. Nice! I am so glad that the new headset is working out as well as it is. That is super exciting. You never know what you're gonna get with new headsets. Like, the headset I have is, like, ridiculously cheapo, but it's fine with me. Thank you, Rack. I appreciate it. Okay. Alright, did that. I mean... no. Yeah, you gotta, Jaeger. That's where I'm supposed to be. Going. Nope. Nope. Okay, fine. Whatever. I will get that chest when I'm supposed to get that chest. Okay. Alrighty. Have I done that everything over here? I don't know. I'll find out. Haven't done this. Accurate. But there's so much to burn now. I have infinite burnination powers. I am Step the Burninator. Woohoo! Yeah! Congrats, Sophie. Very important things. Very important things. Okay. Excuse me. And for those keeping score, my child is officially unconscious at 2 p.m. I don't know. Apparently you're not one of the ones keeping score, Jaeger. Clearly you're not one of the ones keeping score. I think it's mostly us. Like, bedtime or nap time is 1 p.m. She's asleep at 2. Could definitely be better, could definitely be worse. I'm pretty sure this is just something I can't carry. Yeah. Mostly because I am far too lazy to actually... like, come search out things when I need Healy items. I think you are just... oh, nope, you're just something I can't carry. Is this a chest of something I can't carry, or is it a mimic? Ah, that one's a mimic. I just want to... thank you! Ah, gotta shoot faster. I think it was the scream, Jaeger, is actually my very first clue, because you hear the scream before the sprite ever changes. Did all of that. Mia, what you up to? The gods will be sure to grant you the power needed to defeat Melzes. Be careful, Alundra. Can I get what's in here now, please? Is that a thing that I can do? This game is 100% messed up, Sips. That is an accurate statement. I love every minute of it. Okay, I love 90% of the minutes of it. I laugh, I cry, I want to chuck my controller across the room. What more could you ask out of a game? Alright. Does what I did in the Fire Manor count as Cha-Cha Slide? Because I was doing a little dance there. We gave you Dija, Jaeger. We killed her. We killed her all dead. Right. Third magic seed. There is only one more in the game. I was not trying to peer into the chest. I was trying to cut down grass. No, really. Just trying to cut down grass. Just let me cut the fucking grass. Alright. Got those, got those. Now, some of my exploration is because I just want the stuff. Well, that's you, Jaeger. That's you. Hey, look, it's Deeja's brothers. Okay, there's that one. I want the other one. I mean, I want this one too, clearly. There are 10 life vessels left in the game. I'm just an idiot, guys. It's been here the whole time. It's right here. It's right here. Let's kill the falcon that I can't do anything with yet. Okay. I have 36 gilded falcons. There are 50 in the game. I want to get at least 45. Once I have 45, I'm gonna call it a day on the gilded falcon hunt. I think I did just figure out how to get in there somehow, right? I did figure out how to get that. Vaguely remember figuring out how to get that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'll worry about it later. I have a spring bean now. Will you take him? No. Can I get behind you? No. Jump on your head. Let me buy things. I want to buy things. He apparently does not care. Alright. Let's stack them all up, friends. Unlike Lurvy. I wasn't chucking them at the shopkeeper's table, I was chucking them at him, and I apparently have 2 of them. Guys, I glitched the game. Amazing. There we go. Perfect example of Alundra physics right here. Apparently that little crown thing is on those bracers. Just saying. And apparently Merrick couldn't give a fuck. I want the thing that's on your head, dude. Anyway. I want that stuff. What is happening is I am complaining, because he's selling each of those items for 10,000 gils, so I in fact cannot purchase them at the moment. I would greatly like to purchase those items, but I cannot. He eventually will allow me to exchange gilded falcons for them, but not yet. There's one other thing I need to do. See if I can remember where it is. I know, he is really unreasonable. If he's not covered in bruises from the giant shipwreck we were all in together, when his ship went down... Well, you see, the other shopkeepers, when you do that, they actually get angry at you. Lurby constantly threatens you with a whooping if you keep that up. But not Merrick. Merrick's just like whatevs. I'm indestructible. Like, you can't kill me by sinking my ship. Alright, I'll go back up this way. You did not tell me you finished with Skyrim. Did you successfully see Solitude? Solitude is now yours. Nice. Nicely done, sir. That is where Jaeger is as well, Sophie. He's finished as much as he's gonna. He's declaring himself the victor, which is really what you gotta do in Skyrim. You really just find your spot, declare victory. I have a couple more things I want to do. Like, actually complete the questline, or do the Destroy the Dark Brotherhood version. Ow. Gotcha. I just enjoy it. It's just pretty, Seps. I mean, I understand folks who don't enjoy it, and that's on them. I think it's pretty. I get to fight dragons. I am still disappointed that siding with Alduin is not one of my options, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that. Let's see if they can do this faster. No. That is a little faster. Thank you. Jeez. That is an amazing way to do that, Sophie. What are you again? Ah. I'll probably need one of you in the not too distant future. I know how I play this game. Alright, and then I do this. I do this. And I just beat the crap out of you. Alright. Cool. Alright, so that part's done. So now I can actually get back into this place, which was what I was doing. See, now this door is open again, which is important. I mean, I've already been back in there, but... I am perfectly fine with that version of working out. I am so allergic to the outside that give me a treadmill that's hooked up to VR, I will run for days. I love running. My knees are less thrilled with me doing it, but I love running. The problem is, I'm so allergic to everything outside that running outside causes an asthma attack, and it's bad. I have found, oddly enough, Nano, that when I'm actually working out and doing things that are fairly strenuous on my knees actually get stronger. So like doing squats and such are really good for my knees. It's counterintuitive and I get really wobbly. But in the end, I do a lot better. Build up that arm strength. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Come here, you. You're what I was looking for. Can I... Hey, Oslo! Welcome in! I'm doing pretty good. We're getting... Nope, nope. Do not fall down off of that. Thank you. We're getting through, Alundra. We have not progressed the plot very much, but I just got a couple of items that opened up the entire world for exploration, so that is what we're doing. Can we... Hey, Alundra, can you stop being stupid? Thank you. So we're doing a lot of exploration before we continue on with the actual plot. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Derby injuries, Nano, that'll do it. Plus all of the other things, but derby injuries alone would do it. Exploration's a good time. Alright. Alright. So, let us remember how to do these icy puzzles. I've got... Okay. I hate it when I do that. That's not actually what I meant to do, I don't think. Boo! That's not gonna work. I can't do both at the same time. It might work, we'll find out. Because, I mean... So try and remember how to do all of these things. I'm gonna end up doing this all over again, so... I'm sure I will. Because there's that. Problem is, this would be really simple. I could do it one way, but I can't push the middle one up if it's got a thing next to it. Right there. Don't think I can push that way. Nope, gonna end up pushing it down like that. And then that's in the corner and I can't do anything about it there. Like I can do that and that, which is great and all. It don't hurt me. Alright, I'm gonna have to reset it. I will ponder that. And you all have fun pondering that. Because I am actually gonna take a brief intermission break. Because I have been on for almost an hour and a half. Not quite an hour and a half. But I have been drinking a lot of water. So I'm gonna go take care of a bathroom break. And stand up and stretch. You all should as well. And I will be back in a few minutes. Just saying it could go either way. That's all I'm saying. Punching through time. I like it. I feel better. And I still have plenty of water. Good job, Oslo. I'm very proud of you. Good job making more coffee. Alright, let us ponder this puzzle a little bit more. If I push this away, and I push this away, then I can push that away. And then I can do that. And then I can do this. I can do this. 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 And that. Sometimes I just needed to reset my brain. Oh god! I'm sorry, I just read that. Thundercats! Oh! I love it. Because Thundercats. Right, 3 doors. Alright. Let's see. Okay, well, let's... There we go, got it, guys. Alright, another one. This one's different, that's right. Because I need... So I cannot jump on the statues. That is something important to note. One cannot jump on the statues. Important questions like, can I make that jump? Does not appear that I can make that jump. That is really quite disappointing. Okay. It's too far to jump. No, come in. Zips. That made my day. Thank you for that. Important things. Can I make this jump? I can make this jump. Perfect. Okay, good. You go there. And you go there. Alright. I mean, you may as well say that anyway, but it's not like they don't do anything worse. Are you friggin' kidding me? Come on. I can't make that jump? Are you seriously telling me I cannot make that jump? I have as much anger. I want to be able to make that jump. Again, sorry. That is not coming out my butt. Alright. I mean, the physics in this game are awful, so, I mean, you're not necessarily wrong, Oslo. There are some jumps that look like you should not be able to make them, but the game requires you to make them, and you're like, why? Why would you require me to make that jump? Yeah, that failed. Alright. Gonna reset it. Gonna do that. Gonna do that. That. Oh no, I'm gonna do something else first. Give me a second. Welcome back, Forful. Okay. But I mean, I still can't make those jumps. Right? Like, I legit... Oh, okay, I can make those jumps. That's exciting. But now I have this wonderful problem. I wonder if I can make that jump. You all have seen me make this jump, so I know that this jump is possible. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna... No, that's not gonna help me. Oof. Okay, real question. Can I make that jump? I am so glad, Sips, or Raccoon Sips, if you were trying to post a link, I'm sorry. I do have links turned off. If you want to whisper it to Nano, you can. But yes, Raccoon, I am so happy for you. Outlaw Star is amazing. I figured it was a clip of me going. By all means, share that with Nano. Though Nano, you will, I believe, unless you've changed it, you may have to message Sips first, so that she can share it with everybody. Okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah. I don't think this is gonna help me much. Because I don't think I can make this jump. I might be able to make that jump. It'd be really nice if I could make that jump. There is some Outlaw Star inspiration in the novel that I'm editing at the moment as well. In my novel. Actually, nope. Alas, no. If I push that, it's gonna... Maybe. But I'm pretty sure this is the exact same. Yes, I do remember that. I do remember that episode. Jaeger. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna start over. If only pulling were a thing. My life would be so much easier if pulling were a thing in this game. I love it. I love it so much. Alright, y'all. Except there's no way to push back down once it's up there. Poop. Poop, I say. I want it. Okay, I'm gonna start once again by seeing if I can make this jump here. I don't think I can make this jump here. So I need to push that there. Really? Can we make easy jumps, Alundra? Because that would be really great. If you could make easy jumps, you would make my life a lot easier. Alundra, that's the easy jump. Yeah, I didn't figure you could make the hard one. You go ahead and sue Jaeger. I'm a wine. I'm a wine. Okay. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. I want... push you there. Push you there. Push you there. I don't particularly believe I wanted to do that, but we'll see. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. at all. Try again. Ah, still messed it up. You go there. You go there. You go there. You go there. And then there. There. You go there. And there. Does that work? If I can barely make that jump, I'm not going to be able to make the other one at all. Did so well with these puzzles in Klein's Dream, but this one... Not this one. No, I cannot jump on the statues. That would make my life a whole lot easier. Could use them for more than them just being in my way. You would think you would be able to jump on the statues. It looks like you should be able to jump on the statues. Unless you are not allowed to. I think I can do that. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. This isn't trying to make things easier for you. Exactly. If you can jump on an old man's head, you should be able to jump on statues. But that's not the way the game is set up. Okay. Then I can't push that up. It's like I can make that jump. Push the left one to the right and the one it hits forward. Maybe. That might work. I know I can make that jump if Alundra will make it. We've made this jump before. Make this jump, thank you. I know, it is 100% the definition of frustratingly close. No! Fuck. God, I hate you so much right now. So I don't think I can make this jump. There are so many food recipes in Breath of the Wild. It's not even funny. Actually, no, I'm not gonna push that just yet. Stop it. Make the jump. If you can make this jump, Alundra. What really sucks is I didn't want to push that one. Didn't want to push that one. Whoops. Didn't want to do that either. Cool. I hate you. Can you make this jump? Didn't figure. Alright. Gonna have to reset it because now it's all sorts of... Okay. At least the music isn't terrible for what we're doing. It could definitely be way more obnoxious music we're dealing with right here. Put that there. No, that doesn't help me. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. I don't think it does. Because I don't think I can make the jump between the two statues. I don't think that is a jump I can make. Could you jump, please, sir? Yeah, no. Okay. I was trying out something different. I should have stuck with what I was doing before, which I'm fairly certain was along the lines of this. The problem is that I can't make that jump. Which is why this has to go this way. See, the thing is what I need is only one down here, and this one at that. Okay, we're gonna try something. Do this. I'm gonna do this. Gonna go ahead and do this. Then I'm going to immediately go ahead and push you up that way. And then I can push you here. Because I believe I can make that jump. Right. Push you here. Have a good shower, Sips. Could you stop being a douche? That'd be great. Make the jump. Okay. Can't make that jump. Are you sure, Sophie? I need a spring bean pot. That's what I need. Could try that. I'm pretty sure I've done this setup before and it has failed miserably, but we'll try it again. Oh, wait. You're gonna go on the wall if I do that, aren't you? Yes, you are. Hitting the jump button helps. Yeah, the thing is I need 3 at the top, I need 1 at the bottom, and 2 in the middle. So the trick is figuring out how to get the one at the bottom. So maybe I should focus on that. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't think that is what I wanted to do at all. There's that one. Can I make this jump? No, I cannot make that jump. Okay. Yes, by all means. I will happily take suggestions at this point. You know, normally I'm pretty good at these, but this one has always hurt my brain. The only thing that I did remember eventually was that I think that the one down here needs to be on the friggin' carpet. Okay, let me try an idea here first then, before I reset. Just trying to be careful because I'm about to put things in a 2x2 block and then none of them will move. And then I'm effed. Then I effed. If I do that. I do that. I do that. That's not actually what I wanted, dang, because that's not gonna... Darn. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nopers. That's a big nope, because I don't think I can make that jump. If I can make this jump, then my idea might work. I can make that jump. Probably won't work because I think I need to not have them up against the thing there, but then maybe I do. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Could you? Stop that. Thanks. Just gonna see if this setup works. I really would prefer to have 3 up there, but... Just... I'm also gonna try a really cheaty tactic, which is you jump a little farther by a couple of frames where carrying an item, which I keep forgetting that that's a thing. Okay, try one more time and then I'm gonna reset, and then Oslo, by all means, help me out here. Because I would like to... At least, never mind, got it. Alright. That extra distance. I'll take it. I don't even care. Got the ice wand. Now I can make things all icy. Yeah, okay. I did it. My way worked. But yes, yay for chill music. Okay, so I have the ice wand, I have the fire wand. There's one other place that I'm gonna go. Excuse me. Oslo, sometimes that's what it takes. There's one other place I'm gonna go because I needed the ice wand to get to it. So I'm gonna go do that. Very importante. Not that I remember what's back there. It's either a Gilded Falcon or a Life Vessel. I don't remember which. And it's up there. Knifey boys, Axie boys, can you please stop? Where is it? Ah, it's that way. Gotcha. I gotta go this way. Part where you gotta remember exactly how to get where you're going. Here we go. Yay, bombs! I like the fact that you have infinite bombs in Breath of the Wild. Thank you. Owie. Just die. Thank you. Life vessel. They never knew what hit them. Alright. Who is up for some more puzzle platforming? Really? Apparently not my controller. Apparently my controller is not in favor of this. Alas, controller, you don't get a vote. Too bad. I am gonna save it, because it's been a hot minute since we've saved the game. That is always a good time, Jaeger. Always a good time. Oh, and I was gonna check one more thing. I will check one more thing. Check one more thing. And then I'm gonna go do some puzzle platforming. I'm gonna go see if I can rob some of the, I know, villagers. I don't think I can yet. I don't think I can until after this whole sequence. Which clip was that, Oslo? Oh, my controller saying who's in... Okay. Following. I caught on eventually. No, absolutely. I am so glad you got a clip of that. I can! Guys, I can rob them. That makes me happy. But now that I can rob them... do I do puzzle platforming? Or do I go to the bar? Because that's what I just got. Well, you know, Nano, you have not seen me play ARPGs, or RPGs in general, enough, because... well, that's what it's all about. Okay. I could, in theory, get a whole 3 more life vessels. I'm not going to do it. I will show you all the bar, but then I'm going to go do the puzzle platforming. And I will show you why we're not going to 100% this game. Now, can I remember where the bar is? Do I remember where the bar is? Bar is around here somewhere. Here's the bar. Found the bar. I hate roulette. I love roulette. There's gotta be a pattern. It can't just be dumb luck. Damn it, I won 81 times as much on roulette. Hey, you're the kid from the Clark, aren't you? This isn't a place for someone your age, barely a place for someone my age. You should go. Not now, son. I'm busy drinking enough liquor to forget how much money I lost. I'm sorry, I didn't see your ticket. Hey, Chain, this kid is cool. Whatever you say, boss. Have a good time downstairs, okay, kiddo? I just want a bunch of Gilder playing the shooting game, and winning always makes me generous. How about a drink on me? Hell yeah. Hey, will you pour a drink for my friend here? Sure, I will. Here you go. 1 glass of genuine 100 proof Captain Merrick's I Know a Spiced Rum. Thank you so much, Fizzy. Though you should pause briefly to watch Alundra have this drink. Put hair in your chest. Well, either that or burn it all off. And then just watch this and then you can go. Okay, now you can go, Fizzy. Have a good one. Yes, Alundra gets the zoomies. You've been paying attention to the table? Check it out. If someone wins 4 in a row, the wheel always stops on black. That thing is rigged. I just can't pop those targets like I used to. Getting old as hell on the reflexes, kid. Guess I should play a game more my speed, like herbal laxative roulette. Whoopee! Alright. So we're gonna do 1 round of wild punches and white hot battles in the slime smash. Gonna do 1 round of each of the games. Good night, Fizzy. Feel better, drink all the water. Yeah, I'm just... No. Get in there and let me hear that frenzied battle cry. Thank you so much. Now go forth and smash some slime booty. Round 1, gold, 22 slimes. Failing miserably. Points. I failed miserably. I'm almost charmingly inept. But anyway, it's faster if I fail, right? So the goal is to hit them. If you are not terrible like me, you can hit them no problem. Hit your mark, 30 gilder per game. I'm gonna skip talking to the guy. Thank you. It switches to the bow. 12 points. So it's pretty simple, straightforward. Hit the slimes. This one is slow. Time's up, game over, man. Let's add up your points. You had 18 hits and 0 penalties for a total of 18. I won! You win, great job! Your prize is 30 gilder. Would you like to bet your prize money and play another round? Why, yes, I would. Now I gotta get 13. Only this time there is a rock in my way. Oops. Thirteen hits. Woohoo! 60 gilder. Would I like to try and double it again? Sure. I gotta get hit one more. Oops. Gonna fail miserably, it's fine. You spend enough money doing this, you get pretty good at it. I'm clearly not good at it yet. It's been far too long since I've played this game. It also helps that they come faster in the later rounds. Did I get 14? Yep, got 14. Got my 14. You win, great job. Yes, I would like to play another round. Don't shoot the chicken. Chickens are penalties. Yep, got it. Yep, missed it. I didn't get that. Not enough. Deepest condolences on my ineptitude. It's fine. I didn't actually expect to win all 5 rounds on any of these. Alright. Gilder Roulette. So this is the one that is why you will never, why I will never 100% the game. Is this game right here. The other two are games of chance. Not chance. Those are games of skill. I can eventually beat those games just by doing them over and over and getting better. This is roulette. It's 5 gilder to play, which is 6 times cheaper than any of the others. Choose red, blue, or green and step on the switch. That's what I'm betting on. Here's what the board looks like. The one that is currently lit up is the black one. If it lands on black, you lose. Period. Because you can't bet on black. The way the roulette works, and this is as far as there is a pattern to speak of, is wherever it is right now, it will land either on the one directly opposite, 2 to one side, or 2 to the other. So there are 5 within the realm of possibility for it to land on. So blue would be my least likely, not that it couldn't land on blue, is least likely for it to hit. And then my other options are red or green. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with green. And then I have 0 control over it from here. Nope, and that's red. But now, for instance, I can go right back in. And so now it is starting here. So my options are 2 blue, 2 red, or black. I'm gonna go with blue. I could just lose at this point. It can land on black and I can be out. Hey, I got one. And then from here, it's 2 red, 2 blue, and 1 green. I'm gonna choose red for shits and giggles. After this, I'm gonna do some platforming. Once I lose my money here, I'm gonna go do some platforming. Yeah. And it goes to blue. But as far as I know, everybody who's been trying their hand at this, been trying to figure it out, has all come up with the same conclusion. Which is that whatever RNG they have is so friggin' good. Like, the algorithm is so close to random that it is difficult to actually game it. And I have spent hours trying. Thinking maybe it's based on this, maybe it's based on that, maybe it's based on this other thing over here. And I come up with nothing. Closest thing to figuring out I've got is knowing that it's one of those 5 on the opposite side. Which is better than nothing, but... But when each of those 3 games has 5 rounds, and if you win all 5 rounds, you not only get lots of money, but the first time you get a life vessel, and then if you do it 5 times, if you win all 5 rounds 5 times, you will get a Gilded Falcon. And then they don't let you play it anymore. So, to get all 50 Gilded Falcons, you have to win the roulette, all 5 rounds of the roulette game 5 times in a row. Welcome to Platforming Central, friends. No, I did not want to get on you, thank you. Yep. That was exciting. Can I just jump up here? I can, okay. Gotcha. That's what that is. That is for that. I see, I see. I see, I see. Can I? Nope. Alright. Well, at least I didn't fall into the warp pool this time. Okay. We're gonna jump onto you and jump onto... or not. Okay, Jaeger, have a good walk. Thank you for coming out for a bit. I really appreciate you being here. Okay. Did not. Okay. Well, you know what? I don't even care. Don't even care. I'll worry about that later if I need it. No, no thank you. Do not want to go into warp pool. Do not want to go into that warp pool either. Oh, I see. Thank you for being here, Rack. I appreciate it. I really, really, really appreciate you being here. Have a good wind down. If I could do the basics. I just realized, Nano, I don't think we have shouted out Oslo. If you could do that, that would be awesome. I just realized, I don't think we did that. And if we did, we need to do it again. Got it. Guys, we got it. Can't go wrong with doing it again. Cannot go wrong. Because folks should go check you out. Come on, give me more loggies. Well, you're not gonna give me more now that I'm here. There we go. Thank yous. Ah, crap. Okay, I see what I need to do. I sees. Alright. But we got the life vessel, y'all. As a reminder, in these dungeons you have one life vessel and one gilded falcon to hopefully find. Okay, there we go. Got it. We're doing it. Guys, we're doing it. We did it! No, we don't have to do that ever again. Oh, now we don't have to do that part ever again. That isn't to say we don't have to do any more platforming, because of course we have to do platforming. Can you die? Thank you. Can you die too? Come here. There we go. Thank you. Appreciate it. Owies. Owies. Well, thanks. Uh-huh. I see. I don't even care. Okay. Alright, not gonna worry about that. Don't know what I need this for, but I guess I'll find out. Probably believe that. Alright. One of y'all leads to a platform. Okay, it's that one that leads to a platform. That's good to know. Where do you lead? And do I care? Okay. Sweet. Got that. Alrighty. Oh, that was... Oh, owie! Jiminy Christmas. One of you just died really easy, and the other one just didn't. Don't know what's up with that. Okay, so that was odd. Do I need to do anything with this thing? Yes, no, maybe. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, can't jump up there. So I guess I come down here. Yes, but note that I cannot get back up there. Can I swim up there? No. I cans not. Okay. Oh, are you one I'm gonna have to, like, fall down? Yeah, I'm gonna have to fall down and get you. Okay, that's fine. Really? Really, Alundra? Do you mind? Just stay on that? Thanks. Alrighty, did that. Welcome back, Sips! How was your showery type thing? Hey, look, it's little gremlin things. I did pass the little icy jump, bee jump thing. Could you not? I don't want to die. I failed. Thank yous. Did I just fail miserably? Yes, I think I just failed miserably. Time to reset. I think I know what I did. Whoopsies. Big whoopsies. Die. Yes. No, 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 I didn't want to go in there. Okay, fine. I do that all the time in Breath of the Wild, Sophie. Like, no joke. No, did not want to fall down there. Whew, did not fall down there. Good job, me. That is like me at the beginning of Breath of the Wild all the time. I'm like, well, that's a bit overkill. Maybe I'll just munch apples for a bit. Could you die, please? Thank you. This pump is the heart of our great waterway. We will never allow one to destroy it. Die, trespasser! Yes, apples are a good starter, healthy thing. Alright. There's a distant sound of gurgling water. I am allergic to apples. Shut your face. Dang it! I missed it. I missed you, Drew. I want it. Yes, fun fact, I am indeed allergic to raw apples. Only raw, so I can still have like apple pie and such, which is amazing. I live vicariously through lots of people, Link included. Fun fact, I have the same problem with cherries. As I fail miserably. Oh man, I didn't have to fail that one. Okay, oopsies. You were gonna say you were gonna bake me some apples, just saying. We were supposed to bake apples here recently, and it didn't happen because we forgot. I want apples. Because I can have baked apples, and baked apples are tasty. Fourfold recently made a blueberry pie, so blueberry pie has been in our life as well. Nope. Do not. Really? Killed you all just fine the first time. Okay. There we go. Cool. Alright, got that. Everybody be jealous. Be jealous of the blueberry pie. It is indeed all of the tasty. Yeah, there was, some side effects. There were definitely some side effects. No, do not go, do not go in the whirlpool. Alundra? She absolutely loved the oat milk ice cream. It is a protein, Oslo, is what I can tell you. It is a protein allergy, and the protein breaks down when heat is applied. As Fourfold and I explain simultaneously. Guys, we made it. We did it. We made it here. Yes. Fun fact, today is our 15-year anniversary of dating. We started dating 15 years ago. Which I only know because there is a sticky note on my wall that my daughter pointed out this morning. I had completely forgotten that said sticky note exists. Because for nearly 15 years, what I knew and what Fourfold Vision knew is that we started dating the second Tuesday in September in 2005. It turns out the second Tuesday in September in 2005 was September 13th. But important thing that I just achieved, by the way, is removing this boulder, which means I never have to do that waterway again. Check it out. Yes, I'm gonna save my progress. I'm also gonna go visit Yestal and get a nice refill on my health before I go in there, because Born of Water. Is this like Born Identity? No. As in carried. Sorry. Sorry for hitting my mic. But now we have successfully achieved access to Nerud's place, which is very nice. Just gonna go have a short howdy-do and just tell her no. I just wanted to come say hi. And get the free health. And because I am me, I'm gonna save it again. Dance with Nerud is the name of this here chapter. Okay. Nava has sent us to seek out Nerud, so that is why we are here. Dharmaka, that didn't seem to work. How about we run away like girls? Sure. I like it. Sounds like a good plan to me. I like a chest. What's in here? Something I might need later. We'll see. Oh, I see. I like watching Fall Guys and Jackbox games. That is where I am on them. You will not succeed, Infidel! Oh, really? Just... Hey, you all die. Could you get closer to those? Thank you. are much more resourceful than I thought. Try on this on for size. Yeah, you. F you. Thanks. Oof. Alright. Okay. This is gonna be fun. God. Yep. Okay. Now I see what I'm supposed to do. It's like, I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. It would have been fine. Alright. I still have 14 of my 32 health. I do not own either Fall Guys or Jackbox. I don't end up playing Jackbox with the folks who are doing them. Just because my time is limited is really what it is. When I'm hanging out with folks who are doing Jackbox games, I am not often able to hang out actively. We cannot let you live even one moment longer. Assassin, take this! You cannot run. Your only duty is to die. Okay, not fair to drop those on my face and then talk in a cutscene where I can't move so that these dudes run up in my face and I can't dodge them. Just saying. Oh, okay. That's why they do that. Never mind. I remember why we do that now. Darmaka, he's back. Perhaps this will chill his blood. Whoops, wrong switch. This is not good. Run away! It's because I remembered why. And yes, I in fact noped so hard. I'm like, you're gonna drop more of those on me? Nope, no thank you. I don't feel like dying. Ah, I see. Okay. Gotcha. Hey, gotcha. Hey. Okay. Go. Alrighty. Let's see if I can remember. You go there. You do not go there. You go there. Oh. You go there. Are you gonna go one direction or another? You're just not gonna move? Why won't you move? No. I'm gonna... This one's just not gonna move. Why? Why won't you move? Oh, I bet I know. Let's go a little faster. Oh, that didn't actually help me at all. It's okay. It was a timed thing. That's important. Hey friends, if you're ever playing this on your own, do not forget that ladder. That ladder is very important. And the reason why that ladder is important is because that's this door. Right by Ash Tree. Welcome in. We are trying to dance with Nerude. As much as we can. I don't remember where I'm going. I'm like, I got a key. I should probably use it. On the door that's locked. Like a smart person. Really? Yeah. Okay, there we go. There we go. Indeed, use the key. Right there. No, I said no. I was just not particularly talented in that particular moment. That was what I wanted to. That was nice. Thank you. He's traveled this far in the key. Activate the trap at once. Chicken nuggets. Well, in any case, I am gonna save. Aw, Jin, what happened? Also, welcome back. Waiting for them to deliver your stuff? Is that what we're waiting? Is that what we're waiting on, Jin? Ah, gotcha. Alright. Ow. Fail. Dude, get up there and jump. I hate all of you. Okay, you know what? Die. Damn you. Stop it. Oh, that. Sure, I'll go with that. Cool. That's exciting. I hate all of you. Owie. That would have been a lot faster, friends. I am not awful at this game. I'll just put it that way. The lack of swears is 100% a function of me also being quiet overall, because the toddler is sleeping. Not gonna lie. When I am actively thinking about the sleeping toddler, I find other ways of saying things. It's mostly the quiet. 100% it's actually the quiet. Yeah. If I didn't have the sleeping toddler, the swears would flow freely for me as well. 100%. Okay. I mean, I get it. I know you go down. I'm just curious if there's anything else going on over here. The engine room is located below the hollow pillars nearby. The switches there must be activated correctly to proceed. Start from the side least favored by the Almighty, pressing each lever once, then twice, in alternating order. And I just heard my daughter open a door. Hi. Did you wake up, sunshine? Yeah. Speaking of the toddler, I sure did. As one does. Okay. Starting with the side least favored by the Almighty. The switch must be activated to allow passage. Start from the side least favored by the Almighty, pressing each lever once, then twice in alternating order. I see. I see. Oh. That didn't work. I see. Oh. There we go. Okay. Yeah, the one person at a time. Starting with the side least favored by the Almighty. 1, 2, 1, 2. Indeed. Should work it. No? But he's right-handed. Okay. We'll go with that. Well, in a lot of families, it 100% is. Like, even this morning, we were on a video call with my mom, talking about how we got the toddler new shoes. And my mom asked if if our toddler had actually gone with us to pick them out. I'm like, no, absolutely not. She did not. Because she can't go in. I mean, where we are, she could go in because our safety protocols are stupid, but she's not going in. That is a thing she is not doing. So, have a good break, Nano. I don't know why I'm cutting those, but I am. Oh, I'm sorry. What's in this door? What does this button do? Owie. Cool. That sounds like fun. Can we just push that? Thank you. Thank you, Oslo. I very, very much appreciate the lyric. Stay back, you godless infidel! But I want in there. Apparently I need a key. Well, darn. Ah. Dear toddler, please don't maim your father. One person allowed per fam, that's the rule, but you can see half the people listen, all the people sitting in cars, and then half of them don't. I've seen couples walk up to the store and then they get there and they act like two separate people and line up alone to get in, then they join up again in the store. Like, yeah, thanks, friends. Way to just completely negate the whole policy. I almost got there. Yeah, they're the reason these rules are still in place. Yes. Do you all mind? Could you just die, please? Left hand inoperable, right hand functional. This is the left hand. The left hand is in fact inoperable. Got it. I got a key. That's important. Because the right hand is in fact functional and I wants it. Alright, that's it. No more Mr. Nice Dwarf. This cannon volley should be the end of you. Feel a connection with the guy sitting in the car next to me. Like his window's down. Mine's down, we're both waiting, listening to music, looking at our phones. Yeah. Okay. Ouchies. Do you mind? Thank you. Because you know it would be nice? Being able to jump that. Close enough to hurt it, that would be really cool. No. Nope. I really don't want to keep jumping on the spikes. I just don't want to do it. But apparently, I'm gonna have to. Because this thing is stupid. Nice. long weekend. I am so happy for you. I just need always a long weekend. How about just always a long weekend? Hey, on my long weekend I got to do an extra stream. That's all I'm saying. There are some advantages to a long weekend. Alright, got that much progress done. And I am noticing what time it is. Which is that it is now 4 o'clock. So I think I'm gonna call it here, since this is a good stopping point. We're about to get to basically the second half of this dungeon, heading into finding Narud and having a nice little chat with him and seeing how that goes, since Nava sent us here. So I am so glad that you all were able to join me today. For the new folks who came in and joined us today, it's super exciting to see you. I hope I will see you again. I will next be streaming on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time. It is localized for your time zone in my About section on my Twitch page. Miss Gypsy came in for the wrap up. Yeah, this is Gypsy, 14-year-old black kitty. So I hope you all will join me. That'll be a good time, I promise. And I think we are gonna go ahead and raid the ever lovely, ever amazing, ever supportive Lexicon93, who has been without internet for a week, and he is finally able to stream again. So he is doing a 12-hour stream today in celebration. He's currently doing Among Us. He started his day with Call of Duty, and then Call of Duty was being stupid connection-wise. So now they're doing Among Us, which if you have not seen, is an amazing game and hilarious to watch people who know each other totally just go at each other trying to figure out who the imposter is. If you're not familiar with Among Us, it is an FTL meets Mafia sort of game where you all are crew members on a spaceship trying to repair the spaceship before the imposters on the spaceship murder you. And each time a dead body is found, you can have a crew meeting and trying to decide who the imposter is and throw them out the ship. So, if that sounds like your jam, I highly recommend you come and join us. Heck, even if it's not your jam, I would highly recommend you come and join us on this raid, because he's good people. Everybody in that community is good people. Half the people in this chat are from that community. If you are not, you should join us over there and come check it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this going, and I hope you all will join me over there and show Lexi some love. He's shown so many of us love, so would really appreciate it. And I will see you all on Wednesday. I hope to see some folks back. And I love you. I'll see you then.